These are products that I regret influencing people to buy. This is me being honest. This is me admitting my fault. Like the ugly green and pink sweater. Guys, hear me out. Okay, I know this is atrocious. This is awful. This is one of the worst recommendations I have ever given. But I kid you not, I swear on the Bible, I swear on my life, I thought it looked really nice in person. It was like a thick material. It's Amazon. And when I got it, I was like, wow, this is like, it's like from a boutique. And then all of you people were like, this is hideous. You're a watermelon. You would never actually wear this in real life. I swear I totally would. But then when I watched it back on YouTube, like looking at the footage, I agree. Not so good. And the thing is, I will stand by. If anyone did end up ordering that cardigan because of me, I know they were impressed with the quality too. The next product I regret influencing people to buy, and before I share this, I want to make it known, like there's not that many regrets that I actually have. I am going to be very honest in this video, but things just do change. And I feel like that's human nature. For example, styles or fashion trends. One year I might be loving something and wearing something all the time. And then a couple years later, I'm not. And to me, that's okay. Or I learn more about something, like the very last, I saved the best thing for the end, I'm sorry. I am so conflicted and so torn about it, and I'm actually wanting to share it to see what you guys think about it, because I don't know if I regret it or if I should keep using it. But next we have the Body Retinol by Necessaire. So I love the brand Necessaire. I buy their stuff on my own. I've worked with them in the past. Like, I think it's a great brand. And so when they launched the Body Retinol, I was all on board. I was like, yes, this is great, because retinol or retinoids, great for anti-aging. If you are using any type of skincare, you're probably using a retinol because it is great for skin and cell turnover. It helps with the texture of your skin. It's just great anti-aging benefits. But now I am just against that ingredient. I don't think it's good long term. It really contributes to chronic inflammation. I think it damages our skin barrier. It is horrible for sun sensitivity. So if you ever use any retinol, you need to be applying sunscreen and sunblock all the time because you're gonna get burned. And it's just, I don't think it's something good long-term. But the thing is, so many of you disagree with this, and this is just me. I'm just an influencer. Ignore what I'm saying. I just don't love retinol or retinoids. And so if I wouldn't even want to use it on my face anymore, there's no way in heck I want to be slathering this all over my body. Again, you can ignore me. I just do regret recommending this to you guys. The next thing I regret are the tiny red light devices for your face or even your scalp. So this was or is the Ledora. It's for your scalp, and it uses red light therapy to stimulate the hair follicles to help grow thicker hair, fuller hair, longer hair. And don't get me wrong, like I think red light therapy is great. I want to be clear about that, but they've just come so far with how powerful they are now, how much larger they are. Back in the day, like I thought this was really good, and they had clinical studies proving like this actually worked, but it just was like so time consuming. You had to go slowly over your scalp for so long for this to really make a difference and actually see results. And even those like face red light things, like they're so tiny, like a little strip, and you'd have to go all over your skin, up and down, and spend so much time on it. And I thought that was good, but then of course technology improves, and now looking back, I'm like, oh my gosh, like it wasn't a waste, but like kinda. This next regret was freaking weird, okay? This was a big deal at the time. This was probably 5 or 6 years ago, but I teamed up with a startup company called Aer, like AER, and it was for a cordless hair dryer, and I loved it. The first time they shipped it to me, I was so impressed with it. It was so cool because you could throw it in a weekend bag or a gym bag, take it traveling, never have to plug it in, use it at the gym. Again, it was powerful. It was like the coolest like innovation. I was so excited to recommend it. So I filmed all of this content for them. I did a whole big YouTube video. I did vertical videos, Instagram stuff. I did commercial stuff for them. And then we finally posted the video. It was going to be the big launch. So many people ordered it based on my recommendation, and then they just never launched. they never launched. They were still in like the development prototype phase, never told me that. And so everybody ordered this and then it just said, will be shipped in the future. But then they never shipped anything, but it's okay. Like everybody did get their money back. If you're watching this and you did order it, they did end up giving everybody's money back, but it was a total bust. It was so stupid. Just one of my regrets. Okay, this next one I really do feel guilty about because of the high price point. It was and is still so expensive, and it's the LG Styler. So I don't know if people still buy these. At the time, like I thought it was the coolest thing ever. A lot of people, I think, buy it for their high-end laundry rooms, or they'll even put it in their closet like I did. And it has like a really cool mirrored finish. You can like look at your outfits and see how you look, and it looks like a refrigerator. It's so big, so it takes up so much space. And the thing is, it works. Like it does steam up your outfits with a push of a button. You know, it gets out all the wrinkles. You can hang 3 different outfits inside, hit the button, the settings, set it, forget it, and then you come back to just like full outfits ready to go. So like the idea of it is cool, but it also doesn't work perfectly. Like a lot of outfits look great. Other things come out and you're like, it's like kind of wrinkly in this one spot. So it's not perfect, but it's pretty darn good. It also sterilizes, which can be good if you have kids, or I used it for sports equipment, but it never got rid of the smell, which bothered me. You know, I think there was just like no place for the smell to go, but it would sterilize. So like, I'm not saying it's like a terrible thing. I just think the price point is so high and I just don't really use it anymore. If I have a lot of clothes to steam to get the wrinkles out, you know, I'm buying a lot of stuff that comes wrinkled and I share in videos, I just bust out that professional steamer that's, you know, that sits on the floor, it's really big. I go to town using that and it works really well. But I don't know, I am being honest, and I just hope that you can forgive me if I ever have led you astray. I really don't take it lightly that you spend your hard-earned money based on my feedback and my recommendations. I really do try my hardest to share what I think is the best and what I think is really worth it. But let's move on to the JBL earbuds. I mean, I was a JBL fan. Like there was many years where I recommended so many of their things. And some of this is Josh's. Like Josh used these when we used to live stream all the time. I think JBL ended up sending this to me because I like recommended their stuff all the time. I had different earbuds, wireless earbuds, that's what I'm trying to say, in different colors. I would gift them to people that I like, my friends. And the thing is, I still think that they're a great company. I think that their price point is great. I think that there's so many other companies out there with similar products, but way higher price points. And so anyway, I'm not saying that their products aren't good. I just no longer wear anything wireless. I've said this before, this is not a surprise to people that watch my channel. I think wireless earbuds or wireless devices, they have a lot of EMFs. I have an EMF meter. I will test things all the time. Even, you know, blankets that are heated. Like I'll order like 3 of them and then I test which ones have the lowest EMF radiation so that I recommend ones that are good for you guys. I think wireless earbuds or wireless headphones are emitting so much radiation to your brain. And now all I use is wired, just wired. And I think everyone should consider making the switch. It might be kind of annoying at first, but now I don't even think twice about it now. And so many other people are getting on board with that. And then I also regret recommending Athletic Greens, or now they're called AG1. And so this is a product that I used to buy all the time on my own and use. This is their old packaging, their old name. I found this buried in a cabinet actually. And then fast forward a couple years, they wanted to work with me. And I was like, heck yeah, I already buy your product. You know, they changed their name. They're AG1 now. They're so expensive now, by the way. I don't know what changed in their marketing. This is all alleged. Okay, this is all just my opinion, but I feel like they started working with so many influencers. They were realizing like, oh, we can jack the price up and people will still buy it. And at the end of the day, I think their ingredients are really good, but it is just like a dried powder. So it's not going to replace actually eating real fruits and vegetables. Again, I do think this is good, but you can't just like eat crap all day long and have one green drink and think you're healthy. So they have, you know, continued to reach out to me and want to work with me, and I've just said no every time. Another regret of mine, and this is a little bit different because I don't think I actively promoted or recommended them, but you would just see me drinking, it's a drink, it's Starbucks. Okay, like you would see vlogs, I would always be carrying around Starbucks. Even on Instagram, I'd be like drinking Starbucks, and I am just so anti-Starbucks now for multiple reasons. I'm not a fan of the company anymore. I think that drinking coffee out of the plastic, it's paper cups, but it's lined with plastic, and then the lid is plastic. Drinking that all the time is not good. I think that their coffee is filled, again, allegedly, with a lot of bad stuff. I just kind of regret like having Starbucks just prominently everywhere. But then this next one, it was more recent, and you guys called me out. I recently recommended the Sheba wet cat food, and everyone ate me alive for it, which is good. I mean, I thought I had done my due diligence. Like I thought it was good food. And the thing is, I thought that because I first started buying the Sheba Selects, which is their high-end, very expensive food, which I do think is good. But then I was like, oh, this is good, let's try this. And I bought the Sheba, just, I don't know, it's what you're seeing here. It's like a better portion size. My cat loved it. So I was like, I'm gonna recommend this. I think it's great. And then everyone was like, you can't feed your cat that. It has byproducts, which I think is true. I didn't realize that. My mom's friend Vicky texted my mom and was like, Shay cannot feed her cat that. It has Animal Digest in it. So then I looked that up. I still to this day cannot find that Sheba has Animal Digest. Maybe they scrubbed it from the internet. Animal Digest is like the bad tissue from slaughtered, like dead, dying, and diseased animals. It's like just basically cheap stuff that they put in the food, and that's like not good. That would probably not be good. I don't know if it actually has that. No idea, but I stopped feeding my cat Sheba. Okay, so my friend recommended IAMS, so I bought that. My cat does like that. I don't know. I'm just buying all kinds of stuff now. Tiki Cat is the latest, and this is expensive, but this is like real heart gizzard, real quail eggs. Like this mimics like a true diet of a cat. And the thing is, not everyone can afford to have a perfect diet for their animals, but I probably shouldn't have recommended Sheba. This next one is interesting, but also annoying. I'm sure some of you will roll your eyes, but I guess I do regret recommending cheap or affordable stainless steel pots and pans. I thought that stainless steel was stainless steel. Apparently that's not the case. And it's so hard to know because sometimes when you buy a really expensive, like all-clad name brand something, like sometimes you're paying for the name, sometimes you're paying for the quality. I guess in this case, it really is important because cheaper metal leaches nickel into the food, and then when you have high amounts of nickel in your body, that reduces proper copper absorption. And we need proper copper levels for hormones and liver detoxification and like all these functions in our body. Who knew? I do think that, you know, the more affordable stainless steel is still better than non-stick pots and pans. But I do know that for Prime Day or some event, I recommended a more affordable stainless steel pan pot set. And maybe I shouldn't have done that. I don't know. Everything is annoying. Everything is annoying. I also regret these freaking $900 Mary Jane shoes. I thought I was being smart. Actually, if you ever spend $900 on a pair of shoes, you're not being smart. You're probably being stupid. I, for the most part, always buy my shoes from Amazon or just like, I don't know, I don't spend a lot of money on shoes and I have a lot of success, but I still do love the Mary Jane style. So I saw a really cool person on Instagram wearing these and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna splurge. I'm gonna like invest in a really expensive pair of Mary Janes that'll just last me forever. And the first 2 times I wore them, they were great. And so I put them in a video and I'm like, these are awesome. I didn't really push it like you should spend $900, but I was like really into them. After that, I started wearing them and they started making me bleed so bad. I mean, like next level bleeding, like blood in the shoes. I would have to double line Band-Aids on my heels to have these not dig into me. Like I legit think I have scars on the back of my heels from these shoes. They just sit there. I've had some horrible luck with designer shoes. I just don't think they're worth it at all. I much prefer the cheaper shoes. They're more comfortable. I think they last a long time. I don't know. Okay, now we're on to the one that I am just so conflicted about. I don't know if this should be a regret. I don't know if this is great. I don't know if I should stop using it. I don't want to stop using it because I love it so much, and it's the Nano Hydroxyapatite toothpaste. There's the Boca brand. I mean, I've been recommending this stuff like candy. It's supposed to be the healthier version of fluoride. I love the Something Nice brand. Oris tablets. This is great. Josh uses these all the time. My kids use this. Like this is the best toothpaste that I've come across because I notice a difference. Hydroxyapatite is an ingredient that actually, like, that's what our enamel is made up of. And so they started putting it in toothpaste, the nano version, because it's the particles are so teeny tiny that they actually go into our enamel. It can help rebuild and protect our enamel. You know, it helps to reverse cavities. It helps with tooth sensitivity. I really noticed that. It seemingly is great. But now studies are coming out saying because it's the nanoparticles, they're crossing the blood-brain barrier. So it's going up into our brains and into our arteries and contributing to plaque buildup. And then later in life, we're gonna have heart attacks. I don't know if that's true. I don't know what to believe because sometimes studies are actually generated and produced by other competitive brands to kind of sabotage brands. So it's like, is that what's happening? Or is this actually true? I don't know what the heck to believe. So that's why I'm coming to you guys. If you guys know anything about this, have done any extensive research, I'm trying to, but like, let me know in the comments your opinion about this stuff because I really want to like it, but maybe I shouldn't be using it. I don't know. But those are my regrets. I hope you can forgive me if I've ever led you astray. I really try my hardest to research and recommend the best stuff. So I hope you still like me. But I think you should watch this video next. I know some people love or hate my Amazon videos, but this one is extra special because it's all about fabrics that are 100% natural. So they're healthy and the price points are amazing and everything is really stylish. So I'll see you over there.